Welcome in, everybody. I am Dust Tulip, and in today's video, we're going to be covering one of the most frequently asked questions that I get for the War3zuk mod. So if you like 7 Days to Die, you like War3zuk mod, go ahead, hit that subscribe button, do all the buttons and the things and the stuff. So that way you know when the next video goes live. All right, let's get into this one. Okay, so over the course of the videos that I've been putting out over the last few months, probably the most frequently asked question that I receive is, where the hell are all the HD schematics? Now, there's no real good answer for this. There are multiple facets of the game that goes into what schematics you find and where you find them at. For instance, depending on the biome you're in, depends on what your loot stage is. As you go from the forest to the desert to the snow biome to the wasteland, your loot stage goes up considerably, and you have a chance of finding better guns, better tools, better schematics, everything across the board. That's the exact same with War3zuk. Now, I can't tell you without a doubt where to find HD schematics, but what I can do for you is break down some of the best locations, POIs, that you can go into so that as that loot stage goes up, you have a better opportunity of finding those schematics. So that's what we're going to do here. I have a list of the top 10 locations that you can go into where you're going to find plenty of bookcases and bookshelves and stacks of books and everything like that. So you have the best opportunity to find those schematics. And we're going to start right here with the church. The basement is filled with bookshelves, and normally you're going to find anywhere between 8 and 10 different shelves that actually have books on them. There's also plenty of zombies in here to kill, and up in that tower, as this is available in vanilla as well, you know that there's some pretty damn good loot if you're able to get up there. But the basement, again, you're probably going to find 8 to 10 shelves where you can possibly get schematics. So this is a good starting spot, coming in at number 10. Coming in at number 9, for me at least, is going to be the Angel Homestead. The reason for this is not only because of the bookcases that you're going to be able to find in here, but because of all the materials that you're going to be able to find here. When you go into here, you're again probably going to find anywhere from 8 to 10 different bookcases. You're going to have a fully stocked kitchen with the possibility of getting a cooking pot there. Upstairs, you're going to find shelving and clothing. There's and a couple of cases right here. This is a really good starter POI for anybody to go into. You have plenty of vegetables and stuff to get you started there. Some electronics that if you wanted to break down. But this is just a really good POI overall. It really does give you everything. Coming in at number 8, a POI that I've called in the past the new Mega Trader. In this location, there are a number of, again, materials for you to get. There's concrete, there's cobblestone, there's cement mixers, there's newsstands, there's plenty of boxes along the back. There's broken down benches, places for you to get seeds and clothing. But down below where you have the 4 traders, there is so many goodies down here for you to get, including you have bookshelves and bookcases down here for you to peruse. Normally right around 14 to 15 possibilities down here for you to get HD schematics as well. Not to mention clothing, armor, weapons, medicine, a bunch of food. Basically, if you remember the Mega Traders from Alpha 19, this is as close as we've come having this particular POI and this particular trader. So a lot of goodies in here, a lot of good chances for some HD schematics, and just overall a great POI and a great trader to go to. The next POI up on the scale is what I've referred to as the Purple Restaurant. I believe it's Latez. I'm probably butchering that name, but it's the Purple Restaurant. If you come across it, Another great POI to go through that doesn't have that high of a difficulty level. There's plenty of zombies on the ground floor and down in the basement. The thing that I love about this POI in particular is the amount of plants that they have all throughout. They will only be growing when you first visit this POI, but if you leave everything alone and come back in a couple days, everything will be fully grown and available for you to harvest. On this ground floor, you're also going to find probably anywhere between 15 to 20 bookshelves for you to get HD schematics from. Not to mention, up on the second floor, there are some up here as well as a good deal of food for you to get. So this is another good POI to go into at the beginning of your playthrough. There is also a basement. I'm not going to go down there. I'm going to leave something to the imagination if you haven't seen this POI before, but there's plenty of goodies down there for you as well to get into. All right, next location coming in at number 6 is the War3zuk library. This is another very easy POI. There's maybe 2 or 3 zombies on the inside here, but there are plenty of bookcases within this POI. Not to mention there are also 4 crack-a-book boxes in the ceiling. So normally, although, you know, conditions may vary, but you're probably looking around 25 bookcases plus those 4 boxes. So you can see we're going up quite a bit, and we're going to continue jumping up from here. But this is another really good early POI for you to raid. If you have your restocks on your POI set low on your playthrough, this is going to be a good location for you to continue visiting over and over again as you level up. Or if you find one of these locations in the wasteland or the winter biome, the snow biome, you're probably going to find some pretty damn good HD schematics going through here as well. Coming in at number 5, we have what I lovingly call the underground trader. Now, with every other POI that we are covering, there is a chance of getting a range of bookcases that are actually full and everything like this. This trader is the epitome of consistent. Not only do you have 4 traders in the bottom of this POI, you have 2 unlocked what I believe are tier 4, what you usually find at the end of tier 4 quests, boxes. And between each of these traders, underneath each of the stairs, you will find 8 different bookshelves, with all of them not being full of paper. You know what I mean? While there is a range on other POIs, this one is consistent. You will consistently have 32 bookcases in every single one that you come by, regardless of your build. So if you're able to come across this trader, especially later on in the game, chances are you are going to find some damn good HD schematics. And if you already have them, you'll at least get the schematic scraps so that you can create your own schematics within the HD pick bench. But this is a fantastic POI to come across, regardless of whatever stage of the game you're in, because of the amount of schematics that you're going to be able to find here. All right, coming in at number 4 is the Spiral Library. While this particular POI has been nerfed, at least with the amount of bookcases that have books on them, the amount of zombies in this has not been nerfed. Even though you're probably going to find around 50 bookcases in this POI, the amount of zombies that you have to go through in order to get them, enter at your own risk. This bottom floor is a cluster of all clusters, and it doesn't get better once you get to the top. If you fight through that, you have probably right around 50 bookcases for you to go through. So the reward is there if you're willing to go through all of the trials and tribulations to get there. All right, going from number 3 to the top, we are looking at crack-a-book locations. Shouldn't be surprised by that, but coming in at number 3 with probably right around 50 to 55 different bookshelves and stacks of books and everything like that is what is called Storebook 2. This is the specific POI that also has the Crack-a-Cafe on the side of it. And as you can see, I already went it through and got rid of all the zombies in it. But you're probably going to find right around 50 different bookshelves in here. A lot of them are going to have paper in them, just like the other Crack-A-Books, but there are quite a bit of bookshelves in here for you to hopefully get lucky. The reason I wanted to include this more than anything is because these Crack-A-Book locations, while they don't give you the return on investment as you might find in the regular bookshelves with the spiral library and everything like that, it's going to be a hell of a lot easier to get through this thing than the spiral library. So coming at number 3, right around 50 to 55 different bookcases that you might find in here. Not a bad little POI to be rating. All right, coming in at number 2, we have the secondary Crack-A-Book location, the one that has the car wreck on the outside of it. You're going to probably find 55 to 60 different bookcases, book piles, some Crack-A-Book boxes. This is the normal POI that we've grown to love over the years, that also has the room on the top of the building. The POI we've come to know and love throughout vanilla. This is the one that we all know. And there's the spiral library off in the distance there. Isn't that lovely? Now, number 1, it's actually a pretty damn good one. I did not know about this POI until I started doing research for this video. So let's go and take a look at that one. Here we have number 1 on my list is what I like to call Mega Crack-A-Book. Up until now, we've seen upwards of 50 to 55 different bookcases, bookshelves, piles of books and everything like that. This bad boy, well, it's crazy. As you can see, I've already cleared it out for everybody to see. Each one of these are not fake bookshelves. None of them are. In this particular POI, I've already lost a few here and there, but in this particular POI, between all of the shelves in the front, there's some in the back as well. We are talking about 150 plus bookshelves for you to go through in here. That is a lot. That is a lot of bookshelves, a lot of possibilities of getting those HD schematics here, or just schematics as a whole. So probably want to make sure that your loot stage is as high as possible. Hopefully, I mean, this particular one is in the forest, so loot stage is not going to be that good unless it's later in the game. But you're gonna have a good chance of finding some good stuff in this particular POI. All right, so there you have it. This is your best bet to find those schematics. Unfortunately, there's no cut and dry answer as to where to find HD schematics specifically, but the more bookcases that you're able to raid, the better chance you have. You're also, as your loot stage goes up, you will find those HD schematics after you clear a POI and all the loot that you'll find at the end of that POI. Those boxes, and really any box, you should be able to have the possibility, at least, of finding those schematics. So I hope that this has helped all of you. If you feel like I've missed a POI that you particularly love going into that has plenty of schematics available in there, go ahead and comment down below what those POIs are. That way we can help the entire community try to find all of the HD schematics that they want. Also, if you click on the video, it should be over somewhere in here. That's going to lead you to my other HD video that I made a couple months back. It's going to give you additional information into War3zuk and the HD, everything HD that there is in there. So thank you very much for hanging out. I sincerely appreciate it. And until next time, stay safe, stay healthy, try to stay sane. We'll catch you later.